Patreon, all tiers, I wanted to throw out another Vinyasa yoga class for you this week. This class is going to be a funky variation of postures class. So not everything will be funky, but we're gonna funk it up a lot. Have a little bit of core strengthening while arm balancing. Just do what you can. If I suggest something that you're like, I'm not there yet, I'm sure you have variations that you can take, whether it's holding a plank or holding Navasana boat pose. So I invite you to listen to your body by listening to the vehicle of your breath. If you find yourself holding it, it's your nervous system. What am I supposed to do here? Recultivate that control over your breathing, and once you do so, put the effort back into your physical practice if you so choose. With that, let's get started. We are going to start kneeling at the back sides of our mat this day. Hands rest on the knees or the thighs. If this is uncomfortable, there's knee pain, please take a different variation. Spine is tall, eyes closed, or gaze down at the floor, the earth. Exhale out all your breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth. This is what I call the recycled breath. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale out the nose. Inhale, nose. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Inhale, mouth. Your rhythm might be different than mine, that's fine. Out the nose. My rhythm's a little faster now. I've been with my toddler all day. Who can blame me? If you've been like lounging, yours will be totally slower. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth. One more full round. You'll know your round is complete when you exhale out your mouth again. Set an intention for yourself, this practice, this day, this open canvas of life in front of you. The intention I'm going to set for the practice is peace begins with me. You might choose to join me with this intention. You may choose your own that better suits your day, your life, your present moment. On your next inhale, imagine breathing in more of this message, this intention, even an image or a song or color may come to mind as a positive focus for your practice. Exhale out the mouth, releasing anything distracting you from the present moment, from this intention, this North Star, if you will, guiding light of your movement and breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, blink open your eyes. Here we go. Inhale, lift your arms up, gaze up. Exhale, turn your palms forward, cactus the arms, bend the elbows, cactus the arms, lift the chest, lift the chin. And exhale, round forward. Bring the elbows together, round the spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, reach up, open the elbows, open the chest, lift the chin, kiss the shoulder blades together on your back. And exhale, round forward, rounding through the spine, tucking the chin, elbows touch. One more time each way. Inhale, open up. And exhale, round. This time bring your left elbow on top of the right, cross wrap twist again at the wrist. And pull your elbows in towards your navel point as much as you can. You might even lift them up and away from you. If it feels like flossing your shoulder blades, it totally does for me. Then drag the seam of your elbows against or the same length of the seam of your legs, where your thighs are touching, right? In, tuck the chin, and elbows to the navel. Exhale. Next, inhale, Mindfully unwind your arms as you rise up, right hand to the left knee, left arm reaches up, palm facing the side of the room. Exhale, fingertips down behind you. Inhale for length here. Exhale, you might press into your hands for a little bit of a grip and lean back, lifting the chest, arching the spine, lifting the chin. And as you exhale, round the spine like an angry cat, left hand on top of the right knee. Really get a good grip on your knees. Pull on your knees so you have like a leverage point for that nice shoulder stretch. Oh my gosh, it feels so dang good. Okay, now keep your left hand on your right knee. Go ahead and bring your spine to more of a neutral place. And then unwind your right hand from beneath, reach it up, palm to the side of the room or the right side of the mat. And exhale, big arch here for a nice twist. Right fingertips behind you, left hand to the thigh or the knee. And then if you'd like a little bit more of a back bend, lift your chest, roll your shoulders down and back, lift your chin. Feels so good. And now come back to center, neutral spine, right hand now over the left wrist. Grab again, good leverage point with the knees, round, round, round. Tuck your chin, pull your navel back towards the spine. Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha, pelvic floor lifts. Inhale, press on the tops of your thighs. You can even slide your hands in. Relax your shoulders down and back. Hands slide back behind the hips. Nice deep back bend here. Oh, so good. On your next breath, round forward. This time, right elbow underneath the left. Cross wrap twist. We're starting in that eagle arm bend. Now different this time. We're starting where we ended before. Slide your elbows away, away, away. Go slow, flossing the shoulder blades. And then once you extend as far as you can, you feel that nice stretch between the shoulders. Engage your navel and start to rise up. The spine can be round though. Just engage the navel. Support the back side of the body with the front side. If you want a little bit more here, then lift the elbows, lift your gaze, maybe for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale completely back to goalpost arms here. Inhale. Exhale, round like we did before. Forearms touch, elbows kiss. And now exhale, slide your hands out in front of you. Take your knees wide. This can be your spot, gaze to the thumbs. If you want a little bit more for the triceps, the upper arm, shoulders, then bend at the elbows. Hands can come back to the base of the skull. You can also bring your elbows onto blocks to intensify this stretch or feel it in a different way. Good, now on your next inhale, re-extend your arms, plant the hands in front of you. Inhale, rise up. Bring your shins to a parallel shape. Inhale, drop your belly down, spread the fingers wide, lift your chin, lift your tailbone. Exhale, round the spine, cat pose. Inhale, drop your belly down, lift the chin, lift the tailbone, turn your right fingertips back towards your knees. Turn your left fingertips back towards your knees. Here we go. Now tuck your toes at the same time and just start to lean back and forth. And back and forth. Now, as you're forward over your wrist, walk your hands closer to the knees. And then sit back and forth, back and forth. One more time, back and forth. Now, brace your core, hands to the thighs, sit back on your heels. You can stay here. This can be a lot. If it's too much, lean forward more. If it's not enough, hands behind you, and maybe with the knees on the ground, relax your head back. The knees come off the ground, don't do that. If you want more intensity, this doesn't hurt at all, you can just lean back and really brace your core, Uddiyana Bandha. On your next breath, come forward, wrists down to the floor, palms face up, fingers facing one another, and just glide forward and back, stretching the wrists. Awesome job. Okay, now extend your hands forward of the shoulders on your mat. Spread your fingers wide, index fingers point forward. Tuck your toes here, lift your hips up and back, grow into your first down dog, and immediately begin to pedal your feet side to side, stretching your hamstrings, stretching your calves. Breathe here for 2 and 1. Okay, now from here, bring your left foot to the midline. We're gonna take a funky down dog shape to start. Cross your right knee in front of your left one. Bend the left knee, maybe full eagle legs. Lift your hips high, stretch your spine, press into your fingertips. For 3, 2, and unhook your foot. Extend that right leg back, lift, and step it forward. Bring your back knee down to the floor. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, right hand to the inside of the right ankle. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Left hand and right hand, frame that right leg. Exhale, fold over your navel, or navel over thigh rather. Now, left hand to the outside of your mat. Right hand can walk back. Exhale, fold. So you're feeling all the different parts of your hamstrings. Inhale, walk the hands forward. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Maybe left hand grabs the right foot. If you want an extra balance, as that hand grabs the foot, only if you feel balanced, the entire muscles of the legs are engaged, supporting the pose. Then you extend the right arm back, Gyan Mudra, create a nice diagonal shape through the right leg and through both arms. Nice job, yogis. Slowly release your pose, plant hands, plant that right foot down, lift your back knee up, exhale, bring it down, look forward. Inhale, lift up, exhale, bring it down, look forward. Lift it up, exhale, bring it down, look forward. Now tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, rise up. We're moving right into our high lunge position. Lift your arms up, lengthen the spine. Turn your palms forward. Cactus the arms. Lift your chest, lift your chin. For 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come forward, rounding forward, forearms touch, just like we did before. Breathe here for 3, 2. Hands plant either side of the front foot, step it back. Let's take a vinyasa. Chaturanga, we just got right down to business today. No fooling around, if you will. As you arrive back in your down dog, walk your hands to the back side of your mat. Take your feet hip distance apart, maybe a little wider. Grab opposite elbows, ragdoll pose, gentle bend in the knees. Sway. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Release your hands down to the earth. Bend the left knee, left hand down, right arm up. Twist, gaze to that right thumb. And reach that right arm forward, circle down. Straighten the left leg, bend the right knee now. Reach the left arm up, gaze to your thumb, breathe here. Exhale, left hand circle sweeps back down. Inhale, lengthen your spine, lift halfway, Uddiyana Bandha, core lifts. Exhale, fold forward. Hands plant on the floor, heel toe your feet out, bend the knees, Malasana Yogi Squat. Hands to the center of the chest, lengthen the spine. Maybe bring the forearms parallel to the earth. Press the palms together. He's at one spot in front of you. For 3, 2, exhale, round the spine like cat pose, but it's a Malasana cat. Might feel a little different. Feels so good for me. In fact, from here, we're just gonna crawl it forward. I like to think of myself as a bear or something. Walking forward into down dog. And then drop the left heel down. A big generous bend in the right knee. Press down really firmly with that left hand too. And switch sides. Press down with your right heel. Bend your left knee generously. Press down a little bit more intentionally with that right hand. Good. Now even it out. Lift both heels up. Drop both heels down. Active stretch. Both heels up. Both heels down. One more time. Both heels up. both heels down. Now, spread your fingers wide, right foot to the center of your mat. Get that nice stance there. Now lift your left knee up, lengthen, and now bring your knee in front of your right one and underneath you. This might be your spot. Hold, or take that full funky eagle leg down dog, crossing your ankle. I like to keep a bend in my right knee. It's more like a traditional eagle stance, right? That's what we're going for here. For 3, 2, and 1. Unwrap, unwind, extend your left leg long and up. Press that right heel down. Press down evenly through both hands. Step your left foot between your hands now. Right knee comes down. Extend the left leg straight. Half split. Ardha Hanumanasana. Both hands to the inside of the left leg. Inhale for length. Flex your toes actively. Exhale, fold to the inside of your leg. Inhale, lengthen. A hand on either side of that left leg. Exhale, fold. Bring yourself together. Whew. Inhale, lengthen. Now right hand off the left side of your mat. Left hand can come back. Bend your elbows. Oh my, that feels so dang good. Now from here, come back forward. I'm a dork about yoga and stretching. Like, I love it when my body feels so good. So when some of these postures feel good, I just have to like sing it out. Right hand to the outside of the left foot. Feel free to do the same. You might keep your left hand planted. Really active flex in that foot. Active engagement in the hamstrings as well as the quadricep. If you'd like a little bit more, you can extend through that left arm, finishing the twist. I like to keep my back toes tucked for a little bit more support. Long diagonal line through the leg, through the arms, and exhale. Now we bring both hands down mindfully. Frame that front foot. Plant the left foot, bend the knee, look forward. And now we tuck the toes, lift the knee. Drop your knee, look forward. Tuck toes, lift your knee, lift your hips. One more time, look forward, knee down. Tuck the toes, lift the back knee, and then with one gaze point, start to rise up. Lift the arms up. Feel this nice high lunge shape in the body. Cactus your elbows like before. Fingers spread wide. Gentle back bend. Now exhale, come forward. Forearms touch. Elbows touch. Round. For 3, 2, and 1. Plant your hands either side of the front foot and step back. Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Breathe here, pressing into the fingertips, elongating the spine. From down dog, a little different this time. Lift your right leg up. Bend your right knee. Re-extend the right leg long. Step your right foot between the hands. Keep the back heel lifted. Rise up, high lunge position. Let it feel nice. Cactus the arms. Bend the elbows, arch back, lift the chest, maybe lift the chin. Exhale, round forward. Forearms down, elbows touch, palms touch. Really feel the energy in your legs. Now right hand comes to the right thigh or hip. Hook your left elbow on the outside of your thigh. Press the palms together in prayer. Maybe gaze to the side of the room or up past your shoulder if you'd like to take arms long or a bind. Go for it. For 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, come back to prayer hands, Anjali Mudra. Gaze at the floor, specifically your right big toe. Now, bend in that right knee, step your left foot up. Feet can be hip distance apart or feet side by side. But if you need more space here, bring the knees together, okay? And really get that tight little compact bind. Once you're here, come all the way down to a toe stand. Left hand down, right arm up, twist. This might be a beautiful spot for you. If you want the arm balance, here we go. Hands off the mat. Right elbow, right hip. Left elbow, lower thigh. If you don't need the right elbow, don't use it. We go to the side Lift up, side crow. Now maybe extend both legs out, left leg back, right leg forward towards the top of the mat. Ekapada Vinyasa 1. Now back to side crow with control. And now back. EPK 1. And back to side crow. One more time. Into the arm balance. And then back with the legs. Awesome freaking job. That's so hard. Even if you only got one aspect of either of those postures down, it's significant. Many of these postures took me years, so I'm just amazed by students nowadays. They're so faster learners than I was. Hands back to the thighs. Of course, if this is too much for you, take a breather, take a child's pose. If you want a little bit more fire for your legs, press down on your thighs and start to resist that press. So like your quads are going to engage so much as you resist that press. Heels down now, toes up, press, press, and just feel that nice tension, booty back. And as you exhale, relax your head down to the floor. Interlace fingers behind your spine. Knuckles fall towards the floor behind you. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh out the mouth. Nice job. On your next inhale, rise all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana, extended mountain. Lift the arms, the gaze. Exhale, Samasthiti. Hands come down. Interlace fingers behind you. Knuckles down, chin up. Bring the head to a neutral place. Bring your knuckles over to the right side. And then lean your left ear towards the left shoulder. Maybe flossing the neck. Chin forward and back. And chin all the way towards your chest. Knuckles down and then over to the left hip. Right ear towards the right shoulder. Moving the chin mindfully forward and back. Getting a little breather here before we go to the other side. Feels good already. Little calf drop after such exertion. Those arm balance drills. Okay, now inhale back to center. Exhale, release your hands. Bend the knees, chair pose. Back into the fire, here we go. Chair pose, breathe. We're gonna move it into drinking bird. So we start with a regular drinking bird. Here, 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 bring the torso down. And then we start to make it funky by lifting one leg. Just hover the right foot off the ground. So it's like you're still in a drinking bird. See how my legs are like pretty much the same shape, but I'm just intensifying it. Now, just for a moment, move it into warrior 3 on the left. Good job. Extend back, arms back like wings. And now we come back forward. Don't bring your right foot down. Just try to hover. Use your quads, use your glutes. For 3, 2, 1. Right foot down. Straighten your legs. Lift your arms. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward and down. Interlace fingers behind you. Knuckles away from you. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Different this time. Hands come down towards the floor. Bend your knees here. Lift your arms up. Chair pose. Ooh, here we are. Okay, now we move back into drinking bird. Now lean your chest forward, arms back. We're taking out the heel lift here. Why? Because we're challenging ourselves in different ways. So transfer the weight into your right foot. Lift your left foot up. Feel your strength. Feel the contractions in your quadricep, the right quadricep, the little stabilizing muscles in your ankle, your foot, even the calf. It's so cool. Okay, let's move it into warrior 3. That grounded connection between your foot and the earth, your mat, the floor. It's really quite phenomenal. Okay, now from our warrior 3, let's come back into that hovering one-legged chair. Here we go. You've got to hover your foot. It's a flying chair, drinking bird. Sometimes the posture variations would just be too long if you said the actual names. Now that I've held you here forever, foot down, arms up, straighten your legs. Exhale, fold. Let it all go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Lift your left leg up. Bend your knee. Scorpion down dog. It feels good. Re-extend your left leg. Step your left foot between your hands. We're rising up into high lunge position. Lift your arms up. Cactus the arms. Spread the fingers wide. Lift the chin. Kiss the shoulder blades. Exhale, retwist. Right elbow to the left thigh. Gaze up, arms open, or take a bind here and breathe. Good. Arms wide, back knee down, both hands off the left side of the mat. That same arm balance drill. So we go from Ekapada Vinyasa 1, the twisted variation, or from side crow into it. We just alternate between those two poses a few times. So side crow is a little bit easier, right? Because you can just bring your feet together, and we're not doing it at the top of the mat this time because we're moving on from all that chair bird stuff. We're leaning to the side here, connecting our left leg, elbows, extend the legs out. Right leg back behind the hip, left leg forward towards the front of the mat. And now knees back in, side crow. Re-extend. And again, knees back in, side crow. You've got it. Re-extend. And now all the way down, bend your right knee, left leg stays straight. We're in a pistol squat here. Whew. Moving on with our yoga lives. Now from here, hips come down, leg goes up. Right knee is bent, foot is planted like a kickstand. Gaze to your big toe, a funky crunchasana heron pose variation. On your next breath, we're rocking back. Be aware of your right knee and your forehead, your nose, all of that. Be aware of your body. Rocking back, Halasana pose. Both legs extend. Hands to the low back. Your feet might touch the floor behind you. They might not. Please don't look around during this pose. Release the pose all the way if you need to. Good. Now we're going to rebend the right knee. Use your hands on the hips as much as you need to. Roll down with your right knee towards your forehead. Roll down, roll down, roll down. Vinyasa A. If your shoulder's past your knee, bring it to the inside of that leg. Wrap your arms around that leg. And exhale, fold. So a funky transition to get here. I learned that one from Liz Berman, who took our most recent yoga teacher training, the 200-hour. She taught that in her class, and I loved it so much. I just had to, follow the leader in that moment. Exhale, release the pose. Extend your right leg. We're doing it opposite order, okay? So we're gonna reach forward first and move right into Vinyasa A. Maybe staying reaching forward, gazing to the big toe, or moving deeper into your variation of the pose. On your next inhale, look forward. Exhale, release your arms. Hug that left knee in. Realize you have a nose, you have a face. Don't crash the knee and your face together. Rock it back. Halasana. Hands to the low back. You can keep that knee bent. I like to eventually have a more traditional Halasana. My spine likes it. My body likes it. But now we're going to rebend that left foot, or knee rather. Flex the foot. We're going to roll out, but try to land in our pistol squat. If you need a pause in Vinyasa A, use your hands, do it. But if you can't, try to roll. See, I even needed a kickstand here. It's all good. For 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, yogis. We did it. Come into Baddha Konasana. It's a short class today, but it's a fun and funky and effective one. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale as you start to lean forward in Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Come back to your personal intention for this practice, for this day, for this moment. Peace begins with me. That's mine. Peace begins with me. Good. We can't let the funkiness go yet, so keep your legs as they are. If you need to slide your feet away from you a little bit, go for it. Right hand plants behind you. a revolved butterfly pose. Left hand to the outside of your right thigh, right hand behind you like a kickstand. Extend the spine long, lengthen. Exhale, gaze past your right shoulder. And on your next breath, come forward, release. Let's twist to the other side. Left hand behind you like a kickstand, right hand to the outside of your thigh. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, close your legs. Bring it all the way down for Shavasana or any other postures your body's ready for or needs if you want to extend your practice. Otherwise, I invite you to stay in this Shavasana. You probably heard my garage door open. That's the signal. The toddler's back from nap time. So I'm going to leave you here relaxing or continuing to utilize this warmth to explore your postures. Till next time, peace out. Patriot.